confusion in the world, it is only the confusion within you. When you see anything in the world, it is all taking place within you. It's really a soliloquy. The whole vast drama is the unfolding of the mind of the individual. So you are the one sent, and you are the sender. In the capacity of the sent, you seem inferior to your essential being, the sender. But do not forget, I and my Father are one. And he who sees me sees him who sent me. If he sees him who sent me, then I am the sent. And I'm telling you from my own experience, you are that very being who embraced you. He actually embraces you, and you feel you become one. And when you see the Son, he is the image of the one who embraced you. But when you were embraced by him, you felt you were one with him. He who is united to the Lord becomes one spirit with him. So in that union of you and the one who embraced you, you actually are the very image of that being. And David is the image of that being. And you are that being. And it's all done in spirit. It's not done here in flesh at all, in spite of all the arguments to the contrary. This belongs to the world of Caesar. And many men of science and philosophy will accept as an explanation nothing that comes from beyond or above this world of nature. They will not. You can't blame them. They see it here, and they've done marvelous things with it. They confine themselves to things here that they can prove. But we confuse ourselves, deeply confuse ourselves, when we simply identify the wisdom that comes from above with this wonderful knowledge that comes from below. Knowledge is science, and wisdom is revealed truth. And you cannot in any way prove it to anyone. I can take the wisest man in the world who calls himself the scientist and tell him what I'm telling you tonight. And the chances are he will go away and say the man is a little bit cracked. There's no proof. You can't present the proof. And he wants proof. Well, you can't present the proof. There is no way of proving to anyone that the kingdom of heaven exists until you have entered it. There's no way of proving that God exists until you have the experience of God who exists. There's no way of proving to another that the Christ child is an eternal child, that David is eternal, that he represents, he is the sum total of humanity. He is the resultant state of all the experiences that man is capable of going through. You go into this world of man and play all the parts. And when you have played all, at the very end, the cleavage is taking place. And he is the resultant state. He comes out as the Son of God who played the part. But while he's playing it, he's in the depth, molding your world in harmony with that mold that you offer him. But what mold am I offering him tonight? When I say I am, and I put a name on it, that's the mold I am offering him. If I say I am secure, I am blissfully happy, I am, and I name it, that's his name I'm calling. I am. And then I put the mold on it. Now, I must be faithful to that vision. That's a vision. It's not yet in the world. It's a vision. And so I must keep the vision in time of trouble and turn to him when I become aware that I'm not faithful, instead of wasting my time condemning myself for turning away, go back. So when you're told you are from below and I am from above, don't think some man feels himself superior to men and he's telling them that they're below him. That's not it at all. It's the being within you that is from above. It is that being who will ascend. This being cannot. This belongs to the earth, and of the earth it speaks. But the being who came from heaven is the being who is from above. And the day will come because he and he alone descended. he and he alone will ascend. He will leave this world and ascend to himself from which he came.